Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Just following up on this video. We are creating a perfect buy-in on Bitcoin right now. Reverse MACD is at the top of the chain right now, creating that bullish push towards the upside, and we are currently oversold. So it looks like we are creating a perfect buy-in. Keep in mind we haven't closed. We will close at 3 hours and 41 minutes from now. So that doesn't mean that just because right now it's creating that bullish trigger, it doesn't mean that right now we should actually buy in. We only do things on confirmation. So, it doesn't look like it's been following the 4 hour pretty consistently. Last time it actually crossed bullish on the 4 hour, we ran from, like $44,000 all the way up to roughly like 49. So we ran about $5,000. A 5,000 move from here would take us to that 52K that I talked about in my last PTC TA videos. So I do think from here, especially because we're touching that 50 MA, I do think from here that there's a solid chance that we actually run up to 52K from where Bitcoin is at. I don't want to add the RSI in right now, but it does look like we're creating divergence from August 19th to August to right now, basically to these lows. So we'll see what happens. But I think if we do close bullish in 3 hours and 40 minutes, I do think if we're gonna see that run to 52K, because last time we actually created that perfect buy-in, we ran from like 44,000 to 49,000. So a nice solid $5,000 push. Keep in mind, this can definitely last. It can definitely trigger today, and we can definitely see 52K sometime by the weekend. Since by the weekend, we do end up seeing those really big pushes. I do think that it's definitely possible. So we'll have to wait and see. Ethereum, more than likely, is looking the same way. So Ethereum, we are looking. So it hasn't actually created any bullish trigger for Ethereum yet. You might be able to see a little bit lower. Keep in mind that it's actually under the 50 MA, so that's not exactly good for Ethereum. I personally think that it can definitely drop to 2051, or at least to this trading range of like $2,900. But it really depends on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the one leading. So I'm only really looking at that for movement all around in the crypto market. ADA right now is looking, it hasn't been created yet. There has been no bullish trigger created, but keep in mind that Bitcoin, like I said, is the one that's actually triggering everything. So I could definitely see ADA and Ethereum come all the way back down. So ADA, I can definitely see it come down to something like $2.50-ish cents, 55 cents. Whereas Bitcoin can definitely bounce from where it is. So overall, I don't want to say I'm bullish or bearish yet. I want to wait till the actual close of Bitcoin in the next 3 hours and like 40-ish minutes or so. So after, about 4 hours, 3.5 hours, then I can go back and be like, yo, we finally closed bullish. Let's see what happens from here. So as of right now, we're just waiting to see what happens if Bitcoin actually closes this under this 50 MA, and what's gonna happen for the rest of the week. That's really it. Ideally, what I would want is for Bitcoin to bounce off the 50, create that bull trigger in the reverse MACD, and then us rally to 52K. And I think that's where the next big resistance is going to be at. Keep in mind that I do still have my forecast. This white line is my forecast for when Bitcoin will create a bear trigger for the week, or a bearish week, right? We'll close bearish for the week. And that is something that we have to definitely look at, because in the last couple of years, every single time you're in a monthly trend, right? You're in a monthly bear cycle, which we are now. We are still in a bear cycle. Every single time we closed, the very first time we closed the bear week, we sold off anywhere between 30 to 60%. So it can definitely happen again. Statistically, there's a high chance that it'll happen again. Like maybe like an 80% chance, right? I don't know if it will yet. I want to see how big, you know, the bear pushes are to the downside. But again, as of right now, I am more bullish short term than I am bearish. But as soon as we close, you know, as soon as we close a weak bear, then things start to change. Then we really need to start looking at how far down Bitcoin and the other crypto can go, because that is the scary part. We're almost there. We're almost at that forecast. Once we hit this this time frame or this time period on what, roughly August, like late August, early September, that's when we should really start to worry, because that's when the week can actually start closing bear for Bitcoin and all around for all the crypto. So very, 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 very important couple of days, you know, late August, early September, because we need to keep in mind that we can definitely sell off 30 to 60% on all crypto if we actually have strong pushes to the downside. So very important day for me right here, or very important week or so, give or take a couple of days, because it's just a rough forecast. But yeah, short term bullish, just because I want to see this actually close. But again, can't really say if I'm bullish or bearish until we close in 3.5 hours. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and you know, happy trading.